everybody? This is Cool Dude, and today we're gonna be reviewing a movie that I don't know if a lot of people know about. I mean, I'm sure people know about it, but I don't know if a lot of people have heard of it. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. This was actually Tim Burton's first film that he ever directed. This was his directorial debut, and he teamed up with Paul Rubens to create this Pee-wee's Big Adventure, based on, of course, the TV show Pee-wee's Playhouse, with, you know, the obvious character of Pee-wee Herman. And yeah, let's just get this review started, because I think this is a really funny movie. But let's get into the review. So basically, the story is about as basic as you can get. Pee-wee Herman, obviously the main character of the movie, he actually loses his bike after an exchange with one of his childhood friends, Francis. And the whole movie is literally just him getting it back, and hilarity ensues as he travels through Texas. He goes to the Alamo. He goes to gas stations, encounters strange people and some strange animals, you name it. And without spoilers, that's basically the plot of the movie. This movie really is not that deep or complex, as you could tell, because of just how goofy the humor is and how goofy the settings are, how goofy the scenes are. So let's get on with the pros of this movie. So pro number one, it is hilarious. Some of the scenes, indeed, in fact, are very, very funny. There's so many quotable lines, like, I know you are, but what am I? Like, I think everybody quotes that movie. That's when they see this movie. Or, I'm a loner, Daddy, I'm a rebel. Or, you know, be sure and tell him Large Marge sent ya. But I won't spoil where that scene's from. But, like, there's just so many quotable lines from this movie. You've seen it. And the humor is zacky and wany. So, but that's kind of the Pee-wee Herman style. So that's great. Pro number two is that it knows it's stupid, admittedly. Like, it kind of embraces its insanity and stupidity just a small bit. Like, it's not trying to take itself that seriously. So, I do appreciate that. It's kind of like, it knows it's a comedy, and that's all it is. That's all it tries to be. So, that's pretty good. And also, the actors, for the most part, are pretty good. I mean, it's a Pee-wee movie, so, you know, they're fine. Paul Rubens, as always, is very great as Pee-wee Herman. I know that's a very bad Pee-wee impression, but... and then the other Dottie, which is his girlfriend, is fine. Francis is good. Like, all the side actors, they're fine. They work fine for their movie. I like the stop motion anime. I like the whole variety of stuff, I'm trying to say. Like, there's a scene where it has a dream sequence where the T-Rex eats his bicycle, because, you know, he's freaking out about this lost bicycle, and it's all stop motion, so that's cool. And then there's this part where Large Marge turns to the camera and she makes this goofy face. It kind of reminds me of, like, Joe Dante's kind of whole style of filmmaking with the whole stuff, and that was pretty cool. So I like how it switches styles between, like, animation and how it looks and certain scenes like that. That's pretty cool. So now, let's get to the cons, because this movie does have quite a bit of cons, unfortunately, but let's get to them. Alright, so con number one right off the bat is that, yeah, it's pretty basic. The story is pretty basic. It's, like, not deep. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm saying there's really not much purpose to this movie. And number two, it's, the humor can fall flat. Like, I think most of the time the humor works, but yeah, occasionally it can be pretty bad. Another negative is that the movie is, like, pretty, like, they could have a lot of scenes that feel pointless. Like, I know he's trying to run into these people, but they have this, like, romance with him and this French woman, and it never really goes anywhere. I mean, she makes a cameo at the end of the movie with everybody else, but it just feels kind of, I don't know, feels kind of weird. And another problem is that it can get a little annoying after a while. Like, I like this movie. I think it's great. I think it's hilarious, but it probably wouldn't be a movie that I would, like, watch over and over and over and over and over and over again on a daily basis, like Jurassic Park or something, or The Shining. So it's just, you know, it's like, it can get a little on your nerves after a while because of that voice, but, you know. And I guess that leads into my biggest problem with this movie, is that it's not really that impactful in terms of, it's not going to leave a huge impact on your life, because it's just a basic goofy comedy. So it's as standard a comedy as you can get, but I think it's pretty good for what it is. Yeah, that's really all I can say about Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So, overall, I would give this a 3 bicycles out of 5 in terms of my rating. I think it's a decent, funny comedy. It has some good laughs. You're not really supposed to take it too seriously. The humor can be mostly pretty good, but sometimes it can fall pretty flat. It's really a movie meant for, like, kids, but I guess adults can get into it too, that's fine. And you're probably not going to remember it that well. It's not going to leave huge, big impact on you. It's not going to be a life-changing film, but it's a pretty decent comedy. And, you know, I do recommend it. Even though I give it a 3 bicycles out of 5, I still do recommend it for, like, a watch. Need to see it. So that's going to wrap it up for this review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, and you know, let me know what your thoughts are on Pee-wee's Big Adventure if you've seen it, because I don't know if a lot of you guys watching have seen the movie, but I still wanted to post this review anyway to let you know it exists. But until next time, guys, stay cool, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.